Sagittarius, what's going on with you? I hope you guys are having a lovely mid-month. We're gonna do a reading here that is based around the proximity of the 15th through the 21st. Let's get 3 more shuffles. What's going on in the love lives? In the love life of those that resonate with the energy of Sagittarius. Get 2 more shuffles. All right. Interesting. So, I feel like you've been invested in a relationship for some time, and the progress has not been quite satisfying. It hasn't been satisfying. Whatever progress you've experienced, it hasn't been satisfying. Although you're wanting to, or at least you're inclined to establish it further, establish a tenacious relationship, something sturdy. All right. You got love on your mind. So love it doesn't come easy, guys. Look, let's touch on that real quick. Love, because love has infinite meanings, right? You ask your neighbor what love is, and they'll tell you something completely different from what I'm going to tell you, or what you think love is, right? But if we look at it in a pragmatic lens, love is essentially the union of binary forces, okay? The light and the dark. Now, that intermingling, that harmony, which creates our reality, is love. You know, people call it God's love. God's love created the world. Sure. You could call it love. It's a magnetic force, if you will. It's kind of like men and women. Men and women, there's a innate attraction, some sort of magnetic attraction, right? We can't help. It's instinctual. And that is love, essentially. All right, love is not your fucking human feelings. Oh, love is when they rub your back and they cook for you, and you're fucking dumb. That's not love, okay? That's just catering to. That's a partnership. That's an expression. Love, essentially, in a pragmatic lens, in a scientific lens, is that union of binary forces. All right, so it's really what brings about harmony, right? It's the ultimate force. Love is the ultimate force in reality. Now, I wanted to describe that because I said love is not easy. Love is easy. What's not easy is a partnership. That's not easy. All right, but there Sagittarius goes. Making their bloody move. Jesus, towards who? Goddamn, Sagittarius. 10 of Swords. All right. Well, whomever it is that you're dealing with, they went through something quite difficult, to say the least. All right. In fact, I get the sense that that you guys may not be in the best terms. The relationship may not be standing in the best position. There may be a sense of friction here that you are wanting to transform. All right? That is what I'm seeing here. So I stand by what I said initially. It's as if you've been invested in a relationship for quite some time, and the progress that you've experienced hasn't been quite satisfying. It hasn't been quite satisfying, ladies and gentlemen. All right, but you got romance on your mind, and you're making your move. Sagittarius is making their move. So cross-watcher, you're going to want to stick around for this one, because the cross-watcher seems to be like the one that isn't interested. The one that's interested is Sagittarius. All right, let's see what's going on here. Why? There's a fear of further conflict here. You're wanting to grow this. Yeah, you're wanting to resurrect this one. Yeah. Sag, you're doing the right thing. Okay, I see you inclined towards establishing the relationship, making it solid, right? And the only way you're going to do this is by coming forth. Only by taking action, ladies and gentlemen, only by taking action will you be able to actually cause that transformation, right? Death card, the Tower, the Judgment. The Judgment is all about, just a resurrection, a realization that changes the course of action of a situation. This can come in forms of communication. It can come, obviously, in forms of thought that lead to actions, so on and so forth. But the sort of action that I'm seeing Sagittarius embody, or at least not the action, but more so the energy that is compelling the action, is this very much nurturing energy. All right, which, like I said, I feel that you're doing the right thing, Sagittarius. I may be coughing during this reading, guys. I just recovered from the flu. It was horrendous. I was literally in bed for like 3 days. I didn't even want to eat. I was just fucking rotting there. I knew it was temporary. It was cool. You know what I mean? I knew that I would feel so much better once it was over. So I just wrote it out. Anyways, guys. Back to you. Why is this here? Why is this here? Show me more. So, Sag. Alright, guys. Sag, I feel that you're deliberating on how to cause this change. Alright? As I previously mentioned, you're inclined to take action. You are taking action. You've been investing in this for quite some time, and significant change is required. Alright? Or at least it's desired on your end. And what this entails is, look, we got the Tower again, ladies and gentlemen. So what this indicates, ladies and gentlemen, is essentially what is currently established needs to absolutely eradicate in order for something new to be rebuilt. All right? And what it is that you're seeking to rebuild is quite overt. All right? It's quite overt. Now, what's the advice here? Because, to be honest, it seems as if you're doing the right thing, Sash. But let me tell you something. Just because you're doing the right thing, just because your heart is aligned with authenticity and expressing your love, or a nurturing sort of energy, coming from a place of caring for the individual, caring for the relationship, seeking to save it or seeking to take care of it, doesn't mean that it's going to be reciprocated. Okay? The person that you're dealing with doesn't seem to be in the best place. All right? Doesn't seem to be in the best place. It seems that there is a bit of conflict in the air. All right? So in just a moment, we're going to take this to the extended, and we're going to see what's going on with this individual here and their energy toward you. But before we proceed there, ladies and gentlemen, what is the advice for you? Like I said, I see you aligned both consciously and subconsciously and physically with a positive outcome. But any words of advice here that Sagittarius may find helpful? Sag, look, you lose nothing. You lose nothing by being authentic, by being genuine in your attempt to establish something solid. All right? Maybe forgiveness, an apology is required. Some sort of profound expression coming from deep within. All right? Coming from a place of desiring to connect beyond the superficial. Wanting to connect on an emotional, on a spiritual level. If that's where you're coming from, ladies and gentlemen, you lose nothing by expressing that. And I urge you to embody that energy. Don't move towards this just because you wanna have this person, or for whatever mundane reason. We can even throw sex in there. All right. Scratch all these mundane reasons. If we're really talking about love, and we're really talking about establishing a relationship that you want to take the distance, let's talk about that. All right? And what that is beyond the superficial. All right? That is beyond sharing bank accounts. That is beyond sex. That That is you genuinely caring for this person. All right. Whether they're going to accept you or not. All right. And if you give that to them, you lose nothing. You lose nothing. All right. Whether it's gonna be reciprocated or not, you lose nothing by being authentic and genuine, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I'm telling you, I see you aligned. I see you moving with the right energy towards something very positive. Whether it's going to be reciprocated or not, I don't know. I'm going to take this to the extended, ladies and gentlemen. If this was your reading, I will see you at the extended. Otherwise, Sag, it's a pleasure as always. I'll see you guys soon.